All right, welcome to the Ravit Show. I'm super excited. I'm here at GS Lab Gavs in Pune with Kshitij Kulkarni, who's the SVP, who looks after the marketing and also the analyst relations. So, welcome to the Ravit Show. Such a pleasure to be here. Thanks for inviting us here. And I'm super excited to chat about your partnership with IBM. I know IBM Think is kind of coming up very soon. So, excited about that. But Kshitij, just for audience, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us more about the IBM partnership as well.
Definitely, definitely. So, first of all, very excited to be with you. Have been seeing you on LinkedIn and YouTube. So finally, I'm
Thank you.
sitting next to you. It's very different feeling. So, yeah, we have been partnered with IBM for close to a decade now. So, would be happy to discuss all the details about that.
For sure. And that kind of also brings me to the first question. Why did you decide to partner with IBM and what IBM technology are you leveraging? I'm kind of curious about that. And know there are a lot of things that you all are doing together and it's a long-term partnership since coming. So happy to hear more about it.
Yeah, so it has kind of evolved. The partnership has evolved. We started working with IBM as engineering partners. So we were working with their product teams in engineering their products in security space,
Right.
in cloud space, and as it happens, natural progression was towards solution engineering. So for IBM customers, because we know the products well, we know under the hood aspects, we know the ecosystem products, we got into solution engineering, developing it for their end customers.
Right.
And now it has progressed in last 2-3 years. It is along with the security, which is our focus in identity access management. In India, Guardian is big because of the data protection thing. Along with this, now we are focused on watsonX. In last 2 years, have been very serious effort in watsonX because that promises to be the next big thing. So that is how the partnership has evolved for 10 years now.
That's awesome. And, just about what's in X as well, I've heard, I've spoken to, the team at IBM and I was at Think Boston as well. They've been doing so much around it, such great innovations that they've brought into the game. So, since you mentioned about what's in X, what benefits will what's in X bring to your platform and the end users? Can you share a little about that, Kshitij?
Very interesting question because I'll take a step back.
Yep.
And when it comes to AI, we want it to have a business impact. So you think of an IT setup in an organization, any big enterprise, may it be a hospital or a bank or something. You have hundreds of applications, lots of servers, lots of IT ecosystem thing. It's tough for humans to kind of constantly analyze what is happening, right? A problem might come here and might manifest at 100 different locations.
Right.
2 or 3 things could come together and cause an issue, an incidents to happen. Whether it's operational issue of something going down, or user experience issue, or it could be a security glitch. But it's too hard for humans to kind of constantly analyze that is what is happening in that space with such a complex system.
I agree.
So around 7 years back, we thought, why don't we use AI to solve some of these challenges? We tied up with IIT Madras and we came up with a platform called Zero Incidence Framework.
Okay.
As the name suggests, zero incidents. So we are trying to take that enterprise to zero incidences to happen. So
Exactly.
using AI, analytical AI back then, we we decided that we will try to predict failures. Here comes GenAI. GenAI suddenly allows me to do certain things that I couldn't do with analytical AI.
100%.
So we decided to use watsonX, and we came up with two solutions on top of Ziv. One is called Third Eye.
Okay.
What ZipGen Third Eye does, it constantly monitors the environment, constantly monitors the security logs and everything, and tells you that, hey, this can happen, which is a big deal because you're now no more just
In advance.
You're
Right.
no more just waiting for things to happen and then looking at doing forensics on it. You're actually predicting that something can go down.
Yep.
Second interesting thing that we have built using watsonX on Ziv is ZipGen Panorama. As the name suggests, it's a panoramic view. When a user glitch happens, you are using a product and something is not working. Usually, with analytical AI or with traditional tools, the study is unidirectional.
Yep.
You're just looking either on the application side or on the server side. With Panorama, we are trying to do 360-degree analysis and correlating data, which watsonX or GenAI has enabled us to do. So now I can go and say, this application, this time frame, tell me what happened. And just like GenAI, as you know, would tell you in a easy to understand language, it tells you, you know what, this is probably that has gone wrong, and these are probable fixes.
Yep.
So to answer your question, our platform, which was based on analytical AI, very strong platform. We have kind of infused GenAI capabilities into it.
Yep.
Other than that, when it comes to different solutions, we have developed a solution called MediAssist, zif.ai MediAssist, which is for clinicians. A doctor should spend time with patient, talking to the patients. But what happens is doctor is spending a lot of time in taking notes, then
True.
doing clerical work and all that stuff, or somebody else is doing it, which is not worth their effort, right? Plus, you have all sorts of records from the past that the doctor needs to look at, summarize. So we came up with this MediAssist platform. Using GenAI, it kind of tells you the summary of past history of the patient.
Very important.
We call it ambient listening. So the doctor is having conversations with you. It listens, it automatically takes notes for you, and it feeds it downstream in your EHRs, EMRs, and
Yes.
everything. So these are some of the examples. We have done something in security where a bad actor is calling the customer support guy and trying to get some information. We are using watsonX at the back end to say, hey, something is wrong with this call. You do not want to share the password reset and these sort of things.
Everything's detecting well in advance.
So these are some of the examples of how we are using GenAI and watsonX in real life problem solving right now.
It's a game changer for at least the customers, the clients, and for the users that you guys have, IBM has, and lovely to hear that.
You said it right, because I'm improving my enterprise's uptime with this.
Exactly.
Right? Third Eye is constantly telling me what can go wrong. So I'm not letting it go down, first of all. With Panorama, I'm improving what we call as mean time to resolution, because I can go to the exact problem quickly and solve it. I'm not spending hours in just finding out a possible cause. I'm doing the exact. I know the exact cause. So that's the advantage to the end customer from.
This is very interesting, Kshitij, and I'm kind of also curious, and since we're on this topic, I'm kind of curious to learn a little about the responsible AI piece as well. I know, responsible AI has been one important piece for organizations, for the enterprises out there, and for you all as well. So can you talk a little about responsible AI and how your organization is approaching and incorporating responsible AI into your solutions? That would be helpful for the larger users that you'll have.
This is where it gets serious. So thanks for asking this question.
Yeah.
It's very important, because while there is this much power of GenAI and everything that we are leveraging, or AI in general, it's super crucial that we are responsible about it.
Exactly.
The way I would put it is, in healthcare, we have access to patient data.
Very important.
We need to maintain their privacy, right? So personally identifiable data, how do we separate it when we are building all these models? Then there is governance around geography. From what geography, which data can leave that geographical boundary, and
EU,
everything.
GDPR, and all of those things.
You have to take care of that.
Yeah.
Compliance is a big thing in healthcare.
Right.
Then as we go towards diagnostic tools, like we have developed a product for our customer where voice biomarkers are used to predict the health. Right? Now suddenly it becomes important that traceability is there.
Yes.
On what basis did we suggest something or predicted something? We need to have the traceability.
Exactly.
We need to have transparency in terms of what our product is actually capable of, what it is not. Then we need to be worried about, is there any bias coming in our models? Are we giving the right data to the model? So all those guardrails are super important when we are working in healthcare especially. It's important in general, but ethical practices are even more important in healthcare space. And that is where somewhere our thought process and ideology aligns well with IBM. They have they have taken this responsible AI very, very seriously. So when we use or when we plug in watsonX, we feel very comfortable that there is a partner who is having this equally
Responsible for
responsible
us.
for us.
Yeah. 100%. I think Kshitij, that's a very important point when you kind of, obviously working in healthcare. I think the most important thing is data and how you kind of keep it safe. And I know GS Lab, Gabs kind of work closely with a lot of healthcare enterprises, companies out there. So that's awesome. Since you're talking about IBM, I'm kind of excited to also learn about IBM Think. I know you all would be there in Mumbai just in a few weeks. And I'm also interested to learn about what's next with IBM. How does the partnership look like?
Yeah, so it's exciting. IBM think we are looking forward to it
Yep.
because we'll be launching ZIF Gen Panorama, ZIF
Nice.
Gen Third Eye. We'll be demoing it, and people can get their hands dirty and actually try out how an IT engineer or a SOC engineer would experience it. So we are very excited to launch these products at the event. Coming back to the partnership and in general future of the partnership, on one side we are working with IBM on security side, as I mentioned. Verify and Guardium are the key products. So data protection is big in India. We are developing lots of solutions for IBM's end customers around
Right.
this. Verify is IAM product, identity and access management. So we are big time playing in that space. So that's on the safety side of things or security side of things, and the other side is the exciting side of watsonX.
Yes.
As you would have like our discussion has already brought this up that we have developed already 5-6 good solutions on it,
Right.
and the possibilities are immense. There are so much to do with watsonX. We are looking forward to working with IBM, taking the solutions to their end customers.
Nice.
Because I think we can add tremendous value in this case. So
Yeah.
looking forward to it. Basically.
Awesome. This is great, and thanks for sharing all the insights, Kshitij. One last thing I would like to also ask you for our audience is if they want to reach out to you, if they want to learn more about GS Lab, Gavs, in your partnership, where can they do it? Is LinkedIn a good place for folks to reach out to you, and even for the company, maybe the website?
Yeah. So obviously looking forward to more interactions with the audience. Your
Yep.
audience is very knowledgeable audience, so very much interested in talking to them. LinkedIn is definitely there. Our GS Lab Gavs handle is there.
Yep.
Gavstech.com is our website, and there is a page on IBM for all these things that we just now discussed. They would be listed there.
Awesome.
In general, feel free to reach out. We'll be happy to talk to you because you have got the right person that you're following. So we know you are the techies that just like us. So happy to talk to you.
Thanks, Kshitij, and thanks for your taking the time out today. It is always a pleasure hosting leaders like yourself who are kind of, obviously bringing interesting insights to the larger community and wanting to share about the work, incredible work that, your teams are doing here. So thanks once again, and thanks for visiting the Ravit Show, and thanks for hosting us here at the GS Lab Gav's office in Pune.
Thanks a lot, and pleasure is all ours. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for watching us.